structure. We're very excited about this and out here celebrating with them today.
Well, today is a very symbolic ceremony for a big milestone on the project where we are putting in the last piece of steel on the project. This is the last one that's going to be hoisted up in place here in a few minutes. So it's tradition where all the iron workers and all those critical people involved in the project come in and sign that last piece, and then we'll be hoisting up and putting in place.
Today's a super proud moment for everybody. There's been people that worked on this job 10 years ago to now in the political world. There's people that started last week in the building aspects of it. The erection of the last beam and the topping out party is symbolic to construction. Everybody that's here that works in our industry knows what it means and what an important day it is, and it represents, headed to the final finish line of our job. So it's really cool.
Well, it's a one-of-a-kind job, pretty big bus and train station here in Anaheim. It's 2,100 pounds of tons of structural steel, 500 tons of architectural pipe over the structure, and it's a one-of-a-kind job. If you look up at the structure, you can see.
The ARTIC building is going to change the way people can travel in and around Orange County. It's an intermodal center that will house Metrolink, Amtrak, bus services, international and local tour buses, taxis, bikes, pedestrians. It'll really bring transportation together here in Orange County, and it's the Grand Central Station. It's something that we really deserve here in the county, and we're excited to see it go up.
Well, the uniqueness is the arc structure above. It's never been erected like this before. We've figured out a special way to rig it with two cranes that's simultaneous to put one arc up at a time and then fill in between them while a crane holds them up. There's 40 arcs. It's 14-inch diameter pipe. There's 360 welds up in the air that we did in the air. It's about 5 passes each around each pipe, so it's a lot of work up in the air.
The next step is actually really exciting. We'll be starting to install the ETFE material, which is a polymer material that will create the shell of this building. It's translucent, so it will glow at night with LED lighting, but also be transparent in the day. So when you're in the building, you'll be able to see out and see sunlight and let some of that light in. So that's the next step, and I'm excited to see that start going out.
So the tree represents, it goes all the way back to the days of the Vikings. So back when they started construction long ago, they would clear all the land. So when they erected the last piece, which at that time was all timber, they would put a tree on top, and that represents the replenishing of the area they just took down. So even though we don't build with bricks or with wood and such anymore, we still place that tree on top of the steel, and somewhere around this site we'll replant that tree to represent what we've taken away from the ground. The broom is a little bit more of a newer idea. What it is, it basically represents a clean sweep. It is the, basically the last beam, the last piece, the last way out for the ironworkers. It's an ironworker specific representation. What can I say about the flag? It represents the United States of America and what we're all proud to be here. If we read some of the things that are on the beam, it represents the Marine Corps, the Armed Forces, the Police Department, the fire, the people that work here and live in this country. And there's nothing more important up on that beam than that flag.